And the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year. Between the Mexico City for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, sixth-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. That's caught by Montgomery. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That's good. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Throwing on first down is Minshew. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. 1st and 10 at the 46. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
You want it on your steak?
Huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down, Montgomery. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly...
Why you don't live right there in your run? That's closest to where we at. All us in here, we not in the back. So why you don't go in my run? Go in your run.
9 yards on the play and a first down.
I'm going to go in your run. It's closer.
That offensive line, if they keep clearing holes
There's a
like
hole
that,
down the way,
pretty
Mama.
long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are sick, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It's a very long night for the defense. And someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Okay.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And he finds Montgomery complete.
Yeah.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might be...
Whichever one you feel like doing. The grill probably.
Ended up with a solid game.
Mike. Michaela is going to give you a bathroom. I'm busy.
So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
They'll take over. First down and 10. The Bears 35-yard line.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jones off the play fake. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line, no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Second and 4 at the 3-yard line.
How many times do it? You are? How many times are you?
And this will be a
You want to get something to
touchdown.
water my body?
Justin Jefferson.
His 17th touchdown now of the season.
No.
So the
Mike, stop, Mike. Stop.
tap pass. So simple, Charles, on the
Mike.
face of it, but
Go sit down somewhere, bro.
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because as Hack gets to the quarterback, he's essentially playing volleyball.
So when you put them on the grill, what you put on the grill?
And when that receiver
Oil,
is full head
anything?
speed, if you don't take the
Oil,
edge away,
spray, anything?
he's got a chance to get to the
This
quarterback.
spray here.
But if you take the edge away,
Right, that's my book for school.
no
Put it out.
disruption there, that's for sure.
Put it
He's
down.
at 6
You can't bring
points.
it. If you rip my book, I'm gonna tell my
Play
teacher.
action, it's Minshew. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the
If
ground.
he trying to,
they just gave up
I
a solid game.
put it back on the table when I come back right
Didn't
now.
they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are. And I'm wondering if they're going to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back. Somebody to help this
No, I
get hit a lot in the last couple of games. That's a good bounce back. After taking a sack on the first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker.
Michaela, do not be failing these classes, Michaela. Especially because you're not going to the fucking class.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a first down.
Michaela, you understand what I'm saying? Do not fail these damn school classes. Do you understand me?
Now Montgomery. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last
Whoa,
week.
Michael,
didn't he?
move.
He
You
certainly
always
did,
right,
and
you right
when
to
I'm
put.
watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands.
You
Get
have
two
to
hands
pay
on the ball.
attention.
Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Put your foot on the towel, Mike.
24. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week.
The last time you made on, what you made it on?
Garlic butter.
No, what you...
I don't remember.
And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Michaela, do you understand me? Do your work and do not be failing these classes. Your last report card you had F's. Don't have more F's. I'm telling you. Telling you.
First quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns.
You got teachers calling saying you leaving class early and missing class.
I wasn't.
So the teachers lying to your mama?
If they lied about me leaving class early, then I'm leaving when everybody say bye.
All right.
Wherever he lines up, to at least try and discourage them.
And I know when every class is. I have my schedule.
I don't want to see no more damn F's. None.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight. I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The catch is made by Riley Ridley. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. Get anything out of that run.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Bears on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun is Minshew. This short throw caught by Goddard. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll make it a 2nd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. It makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
now Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Finding his target, it's Ward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 17, Minshew. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Marcus Green on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10. At their own 6.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off play action, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Jones now. Off play action. And he'll go down. The Bears get the sack. In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unbelievable lately. I think it shows all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you're trying to do is expand.
And then she with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground.
Well, someone closing in on the league in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
After the sack on 1st down, Minshew, and that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 15. Throw left side complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down.
Yeah, something wrong with him. He told me,
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add it.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team
I
now
don't know if
wants
he
to
thought I
get
was
it,
going to
push
get
it,
it, but
put
people
people
would
away.
say,
They want to run
the
their
girl ain't
offense
going
and
to
have
come.
it end up in the
Oh,
end
he
zone.
died for no reason. Somehow he went up. He didn't even like that. I said, yes, he did. Because my brother came right back and told me. You know that girl told him kissing that woman. And I said,
35.
I can't deal. That's your brother, Uncle Lynn. That's your brother. I don't understand him, but I told him he needs to stop trying to be in a relationship.
Now they have to make that up again, don't they?
You ain't had nothing to do with dropping him, huh?
Coming up just a few minutes from now.
Well, you can still kick him.
Coach Miller, our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, Mexico City.
Off play action. Jones. Complete. Jefferson the target. And out across midfield down to the 45. Back to the receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Mexico City
Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But I know one thing, she should be smart enough to say, let me leave this man alone. There ain't nothing good coming from me. Don't call me because I blocked all the numbers. They call me that ain't program. I blocked them. So don't call me because I don't want something.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
I deal with nothing as the last,
but still.
All the time, here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he will have a touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Yeah, he came.
Offense ready to take over again as we
I
grind
said, what are you doing? I don't
they
see him
haven't
tell
had
me
the season
everything.
that they
And then when
hoped.
it
So
is
let me ask you to
slow,
play
then he won't come run tell me
look
everything.
to make some changes.
I think when you
Because I'm sure not going to go get it from him.
think hard about them drafting.
It ain't mine.
Take him to the ground.
I hope he don't think I'm going to confiscate it. For what?
I mean, you know me.
My husband right here. That's the only other human I got to worry about. Him and my little children. And why I got to go get the phone. I hope he don't think I was going to say, well, I'm going to get the
There's still
phone.
a long way to go in this football game. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
My sister-in-law already don't care
So
for
we have
him.
reached
So
halftime here. And
all I got to do is make one phone call. Sister-in-law go get it. She won't.
And he'll take it across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, she grew up with that girl, and she was like, that girl ain't no good, and she
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to hang on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
just got in there.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take it.
Instinct and
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shot
Like right now,
Get after them and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
On the coverage.
I said, oh, you don't fall into the water now.
Here's Minshew. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Oh, yeah?
It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Pressure comes and down he goes. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position. Because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they
I didn't see the shots, though. I seen that.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They are just putting things together so well here.
And I mean, it was shots.
They really have captured the momentum.
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just giving them a jersey,
they don't say when
but a
the
seat on
water,
the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you got it. Because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A gain of 37. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
But I ain't seen no well. I think I seen.
Maneuver is wide down to about the
Dolphins
7.
too, but I
Get
remember
2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 7-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Jones will try and run with it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4. Well, yeah, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Can't do nothing with it.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they work this out past the 25. Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that.
That he said, oh,
Here's a
my daddy called
throw
it
complete
so
to
it's not the
running
door.
back right side. 3 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Second down.
I don't know if she called me or not, but
Just
I'm
right
not.
for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner is a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think about it, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, they'll go around with Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That he wouldn't have a case because there's time on him.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
He got another job at a place called
to get in for 6
points. And
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And
he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First down and 10.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
What do you want? What do you want?
He was kind of because she was trying to jump in the back to get water.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Marley, go sit down.
With your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
you talking about getting on the phone with Pooh Bear and you got 3 grandsons, you got one way to go on. So that got to go. It got to disappear, like disappear, because you can't afford to have it. Now with all these children.
On first down, going for the deep ball.
So
and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, you know what? There's nothing wrong with MRI. It's going to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's going to tell you the truth, and it's going to make you feel 100%
to throw again. Jones. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
A 49-yard gain on the play. First down.
Here's Jones on first and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Complete to number 45. Touchdown.
They're still trying with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge and just don't like it? The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position?
I saw 18 winners, the light were out under the bridge, under the high rock.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Now this offense ready to head back out there.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Intended for Dallas Goedert. Incomplete.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Minshew sets to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it.
And touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 31 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Khalif Raymond now. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble, and this will be scooped up by the defense. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Ben Niemann on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down.
It'll be Minshew again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg Ward, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Marcus Green on the return.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Mexico City.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And he's into the clear. The 30. 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Rosa set to kick off.
Taken in the end zone.
Marcus Green on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 16.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Mexico City.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that...
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Johnson on the return.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Raymond now on the return.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Throwing on first down is Minshew.
A very quick pass to Ridley.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Jones pass.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jones. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Raymond now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10. At their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.